Spoilers and offensive content to come. This is Carlos Name Anime Review, the best anime review show on the internet. We're doing a Patreon supporters suggestion of the first episode of Mob Psycho 100. It's 100, right?
Yeah.
Because apparently, I don't like a lot of things, and they thought I might like this one. I am a curmudgeon, but I like to think I've liked a lot of animes in the time doing the Carlos Name Anime Review, the best anime review show on the internet. But regardless, I am more than willing to watch Mob Psycho 100, even though I actually don't know anything about it.
Neither do I, so we're going in both completely oblivious to what's going on. Isn't this the Yuki Yuna Simple Gear crossover we heard about?
Oh, what would that look like? The problem with crossing over Yuki Yuna with anything is that the sheer overwhelming feeling of finding other life somewhere other than there would be just so weird. I don't even know how it could work. Unless they're all trapped in a computer, but I mean...
Just drop Yuki Yuna's characters into Simple Gear's world.
Well, they'll kill everything there. That's the problem.
There you go.
They're like 100 times more powerful than anything in that world. Spirits and Such is the most brilliant name I could have thought of. That is finally a company in an anime that doesn't have a shitty name. Does this look like One Punch Man a little bit to you, the art style?
Definitely looks retro.
It looks retro, but it's not retro.
No.
The butt-chin goblin. Now, what are you, 8 years old?
Shut your mouth, Taro! You're being rude!
He's being rude! Don't be rude, he just completely unfairly shat on that guy's face for no reason.
Look. Let's not make fun of butt-face goblins.
It's not fair, he did nothing wrong, you're just taking him down for no reason. It's so...
Look, it's a shitty observation, but still.
So mean. This one fucking apple-looking motherfucker has it right. This guy's shady as shit.
Just because he was the butt of the joke.
Okay.
He wasn't trying to be too cheeky.
This is what happens when people suggest animes. Dave starts making puns.
Oh, I hope he gives me lots of ammunition.
The absolute worst. The absolute worst. I'm sorry, are we only getting the intro now?
We're
more than a third through the episode!
8-minute mark? Yep.
Can we talk a little bit about how much better that intro was than the one for ACA 13 Territory Inspection Department?
Sure.
Yeah. How much better was that intro than the one for ACA 13 Territory Inspection Department?
Infinity?
That's correct. Thanks for tuning in, folks. That was How Much Better Is This Intro than the one from ACA 13 Territory Inspection Department. Should we get a theme song for this segment?
Nah.
That was One Punch Man on his phone, I think. I think this is the same artist as One Punch Man.
It looks like it, yeah.
That was episode 1 of Mob Psycho 100. And I suspect it's by the same person who does One Punch Man. And if so, this person seems to really delight in making protagonists who are extraordinarily powerful and constantly underestimated by their opponents and the people around them. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really liked Mob Psycho 100. I like the animation. I like the art style. I think it's very imaginative. I like the characters in it. Ironically, Mob is one of the lesser interesting characters. Reagan is way more interesting, even though he's a total fucking con man asshole. We get a little taste of what Mob's world is like, his abilities. It's a good show. I really enjoyed it.
How unathletic he actually is.
Yeah, he's more of a psychic and less of a... he doesn't have a lot of physical strength.
Mind over body.
Yes.
Definitely. No, I like what we're getting. I mean, it's amusing to see that the fact that he is the powerful one of the two, and that, his master is simply a scumbag taking advantage of his powers.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He can't even use a web browser to look up that it's purified salt, not real salt. As anybody who...
Well, it also depends on the lore. It's kind of like that vampire lore about, in some vampire lore, all water hurts them. In some lore, it's only holy water. In some lore, not even holy water.
Yeah, it really depends on the rule set you're going by.
Even then, that can change. In Castlevania, in Symphony of the Night, Alucard's hurt by water until you get the Holy Snorkel. They translate it to Holy Symbol, but it's very clearly a snorkel.
Which, why would the snorkel that just allows him to breathe kind of underwater give him immunity?
But you don't see instances of vampires being hurt by water anywhere else in that series. In the Soul Reaver series, that is in fact true, except for vampires who have adapted to water.
Which you wiped out the one that could.
Yeah, and then you gain that power, so...
Man, that game was difficult until you got that ability.
Soul Reaver, I had a lot of fun with it, but you could definitely tell it was supposed to be a much bigger game.
They outright admitted that.
Yep. Otherwise, yeah, Mob Psycho 100, I like this, but I'm a big fan of One Punch Man as well. So the whole idea, I see the similarities. This one is obviously meant to be less of a gag and more serious, although it's still hilarious and gag-y.
I didn't really like One Punch Man.
Nope.
I like this.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. We'll definitely continue with this at some point. It was Melissa Harden who suggested this to us, one of our commenters. Yeah, Melissa Harden suggested. Thanks for the suggestion, Melissa. Good show. We'll continue it at some point, I believe.
Absolutely.
Carl's Live Anime Rave is the best anime review show on the internet. My brain froze there for a second. You can find us at animerave.xyz. Go there. Watch us review things that we watch and review.
Tune in next time.